Hi Delia, I'm going to make a video to give you feedback on your summary draft because it's very difficult for me to make comments when I get a JPEG. It just doesn't allow me to use a lot of the tools that I have. I understand though that some people can only turn in this form. In the future though, if it's possible for you to send me a Word doc, that's the best. Okay, so let's start from the top. On your final draft, I'd like you to make sure that you have a header up in this corner with your name and the date, etc. I explained that on the assignment sheet. You should also have a title here. And in your final, make sure that you skip lines, double space your summary, and do not make it 2 paragraphs. So you want to remove any extra space here. Okay, so right off the bat, I can see that you have not read my document explaining how to cite the source in a summary. So I will attach that document, and I'd like you to revise your topic sentence so that it shows the source of the summary. And there's 3 different models, and you pick one, and you put that information in here. Okay, so this is actually the main idea. There are 2 factors. Okay, so let's just start there. There are 2 factors of shyness, maybe 2 factors causing shyness or that cause shyness. And these are the wrong word forms because these are adjectives, biological and environmental. So you should make these the noun forms, biology and environment. Okay, so it isn't actually Henderson and Zimbardo. They are not the authors. Okay, that there is a study that is cited at the bottom, and that's where you got this information. But the authors of this article are Oshima and Hogue. Okay. So you could just say you will mention that in your introduction. So you can just say according to studies, the biological causes are genetic. That doesn't make a lot of sense because biological cause means genetics. That means you are born, or it's something that you are born with. So you'll need to revise this sentence. Yeah, good. For example, a small percentage of babies show signs of sinus that parents and grandparents have. Good. That's a good supporting example. On the other hand, environmental surroundings can affect, okay, we're not talking about how they affect children. We're talking about how affect or cause shyness, okay? For instance, growing in a small family with little, okay, interactions would take the determiner few, not little interactions, few interactions. Do not get social skills and became socially inhibited. Okay, so there's a problem with this sentence because your subject is growing. Okay, in a small family with few interactions just explains more about how they're growing. So this is your grammatical subject. So it doesn't agree with your verb. Does not. Okay, and growing can't get interactions or social skills. So you might need to change this to, for instance, children growing in a small family do not get social skills and become socially inhibited. Okay, because this subject cannot get anything. A second environmental cause is culture. Okay, you need an article, a study or studies. A study shows that different cultures have different methods with attributing credit for success and blame for failure. Okay, so please, I would not summarize the whole study here because we need to know more for it to be really clear to a reader who hasn't read the article. So with attributing credit, okay. So maybe you can just explain more briefly that different cultures have different levels of shyness or different numbers of shy people. Another aspect, or how about another cause, can be technology. Okay, the advantages in technology such as TV, video games, and internet. Okay, the advantages is your subject, and so you have a subject-verb agreement problem here. It shouldn't be makes, but make young people dependent on non-human forms of interactions. Okay, sorry. Now again, no space. You could say, all right, shyness has a positive aspect. Shy people can be good listeners because of their self-criticism to become high achievers. Okay. Their self-criticism, which leads them to become high achievers. Okay. And in conclusion, if one is shy, either for genetic, genetic, or environmental reasons, okay, if one is shy for these reasons, they became okay, so this would be, they become, because this is a fact, a number of the increasing shy people population. Okay, you can add that. However, this isn't the conclusion of the last paragraph. The last paragraph, because this is an essay, paragraph 8, basically restates the main idea of the first paragraph, or the thesis, but it does it in different words. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have that here as part of your conclusion. Okay, I think you're going to have a good summary if you make these changes, and please, I'm sorry if this was long. Sometimes it's hard to do it this way, but it's also really hard to make a lot of margin comments. At least you can watch the video at your own time and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.